viewers, welcome to Maligai Dental Academy's YouTube channel. In this channel, as you know that I'm giving a lot of informative videos to all of you to become successful and to be great in your dental practice. Today, what I'm going to share with you is something very important, especially for those who are looking for to open a clinic and those who want to establish your practice. Okay, I want to give you 7 P's in your practice which will help you. Okay, let's go to the video in depth. Okay, thank you. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 P's. As I told you, what is the first P? The first P is your product, which means in case of dentists, this is our dental services can be considered as a product. Suppose imagine dentistry as a product. You have to sell the product in the market. Okay, like a milk packet. Suppose you're going to launch a milk packet. There are a lot of companies who sells milk packet, but you need to know how companies do. They take the milk packet and they go to the market with a punchline or with the added dialogue or with something which will be very attractive for the customer. So what is that called? The first thing is the product is the milk. So in our case, it is dentistry. So the first thing is the product. The product should be excellent, which means that you should be an excellent dentist. You should be a dentist who knows the subject really well and who knows the application of the subject on the patient's mouth. For example, if you are a young BDS and I would like to tell you, you may get a question, sir, without me getting experience in the field of dentistry, how I will be able to successfully deliver a dental treatment to my patient? Yes, I agree. Every one of us have gone through various steps in life and come to this level. Today, I have completed more than 20 years of dental practice after my college. So I am very confident, but I cannot expect this confident for an youngster. So what I would like to give you a suggestion is work as a team. Make a team, nice team, which will help you to deliver the same services to the patient without any problem. For example, if you are a young doctor and if you are setting up a clinic, try building up a nice team, a oral surgeon, an implantologist, an orthodontist. So when you make a nice team and when you do the work with the help of a team, you will be learning a lot, because in your team, all the team members are going to be much better than you. And if your team members are much better than you, I promise you, your treatment will be best and your clinic will be the best, because always in a team, everyone should be better than you. That is called A team. You know, A team is alpha team, number one team. They always be like that. So this is the first step. You should make sure your product don't have any defect. Imagine a patient comes to you and you don't do the dentistry thoroughly. What happens? The patient will lose confidence in dentistry itself. Not only you, but in the dentistry in itself. So dear friends, so as a young dentist, many of you will be thinking, I need to do everything. I will do impaction, I will be doing ortho, I will be doing root canals. There are so many desires we have, we will try to fulfill on patient's mouth. But that is not the place to take a chance. Because if you are not confident, please attend a lot of courses which are coming up everywhere and try to develop your knowledge and skill in that particular subject. And you please go and do a nice job for your patient. But don't compromise the treatment just because you don't know the subject. Don't try to take any risky adventures for your patient. So the product should be excellent. That is the first P. For senior clinicians and for people who are already experienced, try to get your product in a better way. For example, if you're taking impression in such a way, suppose you're taking a putty impression or an alginate impression, in your clinic you can try an intraoral scanner. Suppose you are taking a digital OPG and planning your treatment, why don't you go for a CBCT? Suppose you are doing an analysis using a wax up model, why don't you go for a 3D printing? These kind of small steps, additional steps will always make your product look better. Imagine any product which comes to a company, always they will be having a lot of improvements in the product. For example, the most famous example I can give you is iPhone. In an iPhone, if you see, iPhone came in a very long time back, but slowly you see now iPhone has evolved in such a way that the product is excellent. It's such an excellent product now. people love to buy it, right? Likewise, you may have started your practice many years back, but I would like to tell you should keep improving your product. And I would always tell, innovation and marketing should be the key elements of any business. You should keep innovating new things and you should market it to the patient. Marketing is all about getting the attention of the customers who are ready to buy your product. That is your first P. So the first P I mentioned is the dentistry in itself, the whole product which you want to give it to the market. So newly starting up clinics, I would like to tell you, your dentistry should be excellent. So there should not be any compromise. The second P you have to do is the correct position in the market. Positioning means what? I will give you some examples. Okay. For example, Country Delight. Country Delight is a company which sells both milk and coconut water and all that. So they said accuracy. For example, when they say when you buy our Country Delight coconut, exactly there will be 300 ml. There are people who sell coconut for 30 rupees, 40 rupees. But there are a lot of people, they find that the 30 rupees and 40 rupees don't have much value because they pay for 100 ml for 30 rupees. So there are people, even when you and me drink coconut, we always feel the quantity of coconut, that quality more than the quality, the quantity we expect. We want a full stomach of coconut water, which when we sometimes don't get, we get upset with the coconut wala. So we get upset. So dear friends, the second thing is, I told you, is positioning. Okay, what do you want to position your clinic as? Your clinic should be, you want to position your clinic as an excellent clinic. In interiors, you want to position your clinic in terms of service, like faster service. You can deliver faster dentistry, same day dentistry, and patient don't have to travel anywhere, patient don't have to wait. There are a lot of doctors who are doing faster dentistry nowadays, like one day dentistry. You come in the morning, I will give the crown in the evening. So this is one kind of positioning. People used to think dentistry is something like which takes a lot of time to get the job done, right? I have to go many times to a dentist. That is why many people don't like to go to a dentist, because dentists keep calling them. This is one thing which, when I started my clinic, I realized that how many times I should if I call a patient again and again, it will definitely affect the income of the patient. The patient has to do so many adjustments, especially if you call a pregnant woman or a nursing mother. There are so many issues. So I always make sure my patients gets the treatment at the earliest and at the fastest and at the best. This is the positioning statement I have for my clinic. Okay. Second thing is, in positioning, you can position as a big center, as a center which has got everything in one place. Like for example, in my clinic, it is like that. We have all the branches of dentistry. We have implant dentistry, we have pediatric dentistry, but there are some doctors who are very focused on doing specialty dentistry, like orthodontics, like particular branch of dentistry like pediatric dentistry, or diagnostics like CBCTs and things like that. So what do you want to position your practice? Because positioning makes a lot of difference. See, when you do marketing for your clinic, you cannot tell, I have a clinic, please come. You have to tell, I have a clinic where your crown will be delivered in the same day. You know the difference? I have a clinic, please come. Don't tell like that. I have a clinic where your crowns will be delivered the same day. So this grabs the attention, right? This will only grab the attention of your customer or of your patient. Whereas if you say, I have a clinic, come, nobody's going to come. I have a clinic, please come, where I will do my root canal. Your root canal is done in a single day. This is grabbing attention. So positioning is very, very important. And you can also position your clinic with the help of pricing also, which is I'm going to come in the next. Okay. What is the position? I told you, first is products, the second is position, the third is the promotion. In promotion, what are the things we can promote? Only when you know your positioning statement, my clinic is excellent for this is the position. So how to promote that? You can talk about the quality, you can talk about the psychological satisfaction, and you can talk about the price. So the third thing is promotion. Every product has to be promoted. Every product. Okay, nowadays, what are the ways you can promote? You can promote via WhatsApp, you can promote via email, you can promote via social media, you can promote via Instagram. There are so many medias we have right now, and a young dentist who is very, very good in all this can easily beat a dentist who is 25-year-old experience just because he's doing marketing. I'm telling you, people are looking for good things. They are not going to see your age. They are not going to see. This is a secret I want to tell all the young dentists. Don't give up hope. You can win the war easily. So first is the product, second is the positioning, third is I told you about the promotion. The fourth important thing is pricing. How to price your treatment. There are a lot of people who don't know how to price. I have an exclusive webinar done for 3-hour webinar done on this subject. So I want to give a little bit of tidbits for you. First of all, before pricing any treatment, you should know how much it is costing for you, because you think how to calculate the cost, because we are not good in accounting and mathematics. We don't know how to calculate it. So that is the problem. So when you want to get the pricing done properly, you should know what is your budget for the clinic. How much is your fixed expenses? How much is your variable expenses? What is a fixed expense? A fixed expense is something which is very fixed. For example, your rent is fixed for a year. Or suppose your lease, if you have taken lease, it is fixed for X number of years. So X number of years, X amount divided by X number of years will give you a single year amount on which you are spending. Okay, electricity bill on an average will be fixed, almost like it will be like little bit here and there, but almost it is fixed. Okay, salary is fixed, little bit variability will be there, but moreover 80% salaries are fixed. So these are all called fixed expenses. Variable expenses is like consumables. Suppose you consume more implants, so implant bill will come, or otherwise it doesn't come. Suppose you consume more gloves will be billed, so otherwise nothing will come. So if you see, these kind of small calculations will help you to establish your cost, because you should know how much is your fixed expense, how much is your variable expense, and how much is the net profit you make after you spend all this money. Say X amount you are charging, in that if you are deducting your fixed cost and variable cost, you will get a net profit, through which you should know, okay, in order to make my profit better, okay, how many patients do I have to see? But is it practically possible? Will I get this much of patients? So how much I have to charge? For example, you can charge 1,000 rupees for 10 patient, or one patient you can charge 10,000. So here comes your selling skills. Okay, if you can sell well, you can earn well. There are doctors who are very good in talking, who are very good in convincing. I have a webinar for Art of Selling where I give a lot of details on how to communicate and how to make them buy. Not to sell but make them buy. Not to sell but to make them buy. So you can try that webinar too, where you will get a lot of tips and tricks how to communicate the right points. For example, you should present 3 different pricing to your customer: a higher variant, a middle variant, and a lower variant. The middle variant, if you want to sell, the higher variant or the lower variant will be a decoy pricing. Decoy pricing is something, a variant which is kept in between, so that the higher price will look much higher, the lower pricing will look much cheaper, so that the people will tend to buy the middle one. So I have given enormous strategies on how to sell. Please try my webinar on pricing strategy and art of selling. And also you can try my bootcamp where I will give a lot of ideas on all this which I am talking. Okay, so pricing is important. I have told about the product, I have told about the positioning, then I have told about the promotion, then I have told about the pricing. 4 P's are already over. The 5th P is you should be people friendly and you should be a value based person. You should value the relationships. You should value trust. In this market, these are the 2 which are lagging. There are businesses, there are n number of businesses, there are n number of shops, there are n number of things which are coming nowadays, but there are a lot of people who are not trustworthy. They are not trustworthy because people are now burning their fingers by buying the wrong product from a wrong person, or a right product from a wrong person, or a right product from a right person. So there are various combinations which you have to be people friendly. So you have to understand your pricing and the way your people friendliness will very help. Even a good customer, a friendly customer will buy a high value item by the trust he is having on you. So always every conversation should be intentional. The intention should be only one thing: I should never break my customer's trust. Whatever you are telling, you have to do. If you are promising your crown will be delivered in 2 days, it has to be delivered in 2 days. If you are promising your crown will be delivered in 5 days, it has to be done in 5 days. Whatever promises you are giving to your customer has to be fulfilled, and you have to understand this. This is very, very important. So what is the other piece we have got here? The other piece we have got here is place and packaging. This is also very important. place where you are trying to sell. You cannot sell a clear aligner in a slum area. You have to target your customers. Your customers are moreover there in places like 5-star hotels where network meetings are happening, where business meetings are happening. Always you should know where to go and sell your product. You cannot go and sell a right product in a wrong place. It's very wrong. So you cannot expect to put a clinic in a dingy place and expect high value clients to come, which is not going to happen. So your question may be, sir, I cannot afford to go and put a clinic. Can I start here and go out there? That is also a good option. If you are really good, in India we have two variations. Less people who pays more money, or more people pay less money, and we can balance. Like in Tamil Nadu, we have Saravana stores, we have Pothis. All these shops started small, they scaled up very well, and they scaled to masses. There are clients, big number of clients they come. So now they have established various shops in various places. So they are serving more clientele. So always you have to understand, there are few little mantras in business we have. You always have to try to sell your right product in the right place. So to summarize this video, I would like to tell, product is important, your pricing is important. You should always promote your product, and you should know your place and packaging, the way you are packaging your treatment, the packaging for a product, we call this packaging. For services, the way your clinic is, the way it is looked and perceived by your customer, like scrubs and things like that. Are so many little things we have in business, and how you are positioning and how people friendly are you. So if you carefully follow all these P's, okay, I would definitely tell you will be able to handle your business much well. Have a framework, product, price, place, packaging, positioning, okay, and how much people friendliness you have, and all these things are really going to help you. I hope you like this video. I've added a little bit of value to your practice. Please think about all the points which I tell. Please try my webinars. If you like this video, please click the like button and put your valuable comment. I need to know the feedback from you. Also, please share this video in your WhatsApp groups, in your college groups, in your IDA groups, which will really help me to reach many people, to share my knowledge in practice management. I am Major Dr. Praveen. I am a marketing expert. I am a practicing dentist in Chennai. And try my website, which is given in the description, Malligai Dental Academy. If you would like to know more, my phone number is there. Please try everything. Thank you and God bless you.